Hi everyone and welcome to your favorite channel Crypto Giant, and today we'll be talking about Binance CEO just said this about Terra Luna. Following one of the industry's worst meltdowns, Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, has banned trading of Terraform Labs Terra and Terra USD tokens on its platform. After the tokens lost over 100% of their value in a matter of days, the exchange banned trading of Luna and USD tokens across all of its spot, cross margins and isolated margins pairs permanently. The move comes as Terraform Labs has increased the circulating supply of Luna tokens to over 6.5 trillion, up from 386 million 3 days ago, according to Terrascope, a tool that tracks Terra stats, in an attempt to push its sister token, a supposed stablecoin, back to its one-to-one peg to the dollar. FTX, Crypto.com, KuCoin, OKX and CoinDCX are among the crypto exchanges that have taken steps to resolve the situation in recent hours. Meanwhile, Terraform Labs has announced that the Terra blockchain would be halted while it works to come up with a plan to rebuild it. The Terra blockchain has been halted for the second time this week. Terraform Labs had temporarily shut down the network on Thursday to prevent any hacking attempts. Due to the weakness of the Terra protocol's architecture, an exponential amounts of new Luna were created. Their validators have shut down their whole network, making it impossible to deposit or withdraw funds to or from any exchange, said Binance founder and CEO Changpeng Zhao in a Twitter thread. Unaware of the vast numbers of newly minted Luna outside the exchange, some of our users began buying Luna again, oblivious to the fact that once deposits are allowed, the price would certainly drop even more. We halted trading because of these considerable dangers, he explained. Terra USD, a so-called algorithmic stablecoin, aspires to be a replacement for the dollar by tying in with Luna, a cryptocurrency with no fixed value. If the price of the Terra USD falls below $1, it will be burned and swapped for a dollar's worth of Luna and vice versa. However, when Terra USD went below $1 earlier this week for an unknown cause, the algorithmic vision revealed its limitations and miserably crumbled. The crypto community's loss of faith and panic selling caused the price of Luna to plummet to $0.000011, down from around $80 earlier this week. At this time of the story's initial publication, the value of USD was 3 cents. Terraform Labs has been scurrying to find solutions to remedy the situation, including reportedly trying to collect money, but to no avail. When asked for his opinion, Sam Bankman-Fried, co-founder of FTX and Alameda Research, an investing and market-making firm, said on Thursday that the true honest answer is that probably either USD or Luna have to go to zero, or both. There is no way to save them both, and it's not obvious that even sacrificing Luna can save USD's peg, noted Bankman-Fried, who has already assisted in the rescue of another enterprise, SushiSwap. Binance's Zhao, one of the crypto industry's most powerful players, expressed his disappointment with the Terra's team handling the event. We asked their staff to restore the network, burn the additional Luna and recover the USD peg for us. So yet we have received no good or even adequate reaction. The attacks and consequent depeg dangers were raised by critics. The fast-growing ecosystem should have done more to proceed carefully and safely, said Zhu Su, co-founder and partner at 3 Arrow Capital, a Terraform investment, in a Twitter thread. Zhu agreed that many business figures have recently warned about a possible attack. The critics had legitimate concerns about peg risks, and going forward, dialogue should be encouraged. FUD should be refuted, and growth should be organic, even if it's slower, he explained. This is Terra's DAO hack moment. As the Luna and USD saga proceeded to shake up the market, Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao, CZ, issued a warning on Twitter to respect the market with a level of care. Despite CZ's criticisms, allegations circulated on Twitter last week that crypto exchange Binance was one of the major investors in the Terra Luna ecosystem during the Luna and USD crises. Binance CEO CZ came forth to address the Terra rumors in order to clear Binance's name. First, I need to confront misinformation floating in crypto Twitter, he stated on Twitter. Binance did not participate in Luna's second round of financing and did not purchase any USD. In 2018, Binance Labs invested $3 million in Terra. After our initial investment, USD arrived significantly later. Binance Labs, according to CZ, has invested in a variety of crypto ventures over the last 4 years. While some of these efforts have failed, others have been extremely successful. CZ explained, "That's how investments work." Binance said on Thursday that it would be delisting coin-margined Luna perpetual contracts. Customers must use Bitcoin to fund the margin on their Luna trades because Binance Futures employs Bitcoin as the foundation asset for its perpetual contracts. The maximum leverage permitted on the exchange's USDT margined Luna Perpetual has been decreased to 8x. In response to USD losing its peg to the dollar, the exchange banned Luna and USD withdrawals shortly after the freefall began. "We're in a new market with many innovations," CZ advised investors in response to the market's declines. One of them is algo stablecoins. They are all the rage when it's hot. It can become a vicious loop if they fall. One of the most notable collapses was the Terra ecosystem, which saw the Terra tokens turn to dust. Luna fell from the top 5 cryptocurrencies in terms of market capitalization to number 207 as the coin failed to recover. Despite the ongoing controversy, CZ expressed optimism that the project teams will be able to rise from the ashes and rebuild a proper and sensible manner. Following the week's savage sell-off in digital currencies, the Binance crypto exchange founder, who became a multi-billionaire at rapid speed, called for a renewed sense of humility in the community and a renewed focus on offering actual value. He warned his audience, the crypto industry was still a young market where new ideas like algorithmic stablecoins were being evaluated to determine whether they would prosper. Many people may be popular at one time only to fall into a vicious cycle and eventually collapse. At the end of the day, we need to return to basics. Build actual items with inherent value that people use, not just short-term incentives or promotions, he said on Twitter. Terra was created to trade at a 1-to-1 ratio to the dollar, not with any type of actual collateral to back its value, as Tether does, but through an algorithmic process of making and then deleting its own supply of coin. Despite the stable peg, it has promoted itself with a promise of a 20% yearly return thanks to its contentious Anchor protocol, which has been compared to a Ponzi scheme by some opponents, while supporters say it is only a marketing tool to drive acceptance. During the 2-year controversy bull run, 2 canine-themed meme coins, Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, rose to prominence, the latter famously established as a joke thanks to coordinated buying via social media communities like the Shiba Army. Traditional market investors, ridiculed as normies by crypto supporters, have been befuddled by the fact that these digital currencies are backed by nothing but the mutual support of their fans and that none, except Bitcoin, function as legal cash in El Salvador. Cryptocurrencies don't require any more value than an empty box, says one expert. Some significant industry players, such as FTX crypto exchange creator Sam Bankman-Fried, popularly known as SBF, have sparkled a debate. The 30-year-old startled Bloomberg interviewers late last month when he admitted that cryptocurrencies don't require any more value than an empty box as long as people continue to put money into them, assuming they must be worth something. Many believe that the Super Bowl was the moment when renowned actors like Matt Damon and Larry David sought to sell Americans on the notion of buying digital currency through advertisements like Crypto.com and FTX. Following this week's crash in Terra and its accompanying Luna coin, Binance's CZ advised fans to adopt a more humble mindset. More than anything, we must respect the market and not be arrogant. Build incrementally, day by day, he wrote. That's all for today, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to remain updated on all the latest news on cryptocurrency. And remember that this video is an information video and not an advice because cryptocurrencies can be highly volatile.